And we're starting row 5, so we're reading right to left. Right to left on row 5, because it's an odd row. One thing I should mention before we go too far is you could make this pattern opposite. We could use the solid blocks for the ribbon and the open mesh for the surrounding area, if you wanted to do it that way. And the only difference would be, other than that these would be open and these would be closed, is that you would have to add another chain here on your foundation chain, because if your first stitch is an open mesh, you add 4 to account for that chain 1 at the top. And you would also go into your 6th chain from hook. So we're going to make 9 double crochets to start this row. If you forget what row you're working, you can count your rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I'm on row 5. Okay, we've got our 9, 3, 6, 9. Let's look at our chart. It's our 9. We have 1, 2, 3 open mesh to do next. So we're going to chain 1, count this as part of that first open mesh, and double crochet in the next double crochet. Now we need 3, so we're going to chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1. Now we're going to skip a double crochet and go into the next double crochet. That gives us the 3 open mesh that we need. Now let's see what we need to do next. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 solid squares we need. So 6 times 2 is 12 and 1 is 13. So we need 13 double crochets as our next section. 12, 13. Okay. That out. Our next section is 3 open mesh. So we're going to count this loop here as this double crochet as part of that open mesh. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. That gives us our first open block. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. It gives us our 3 open mesh. And we see we have, if we look at our continuing pattern, we have 1, 2, 3 open mesh. And let's look at our pattern. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 open mesh. So we're doing it correctly. Let's mark these off. And then the rest of the row here is double crochet, and then we're going to chain, and we're row 6, so we're working left to right because that's an even row, and we do 9 double crochets there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to finish off this row with double crochets, and then we're going to chain up, turn, and do 9 double crochets for the next row. 8, 9, chain up, turn, and 9 double crochets here. Counting the turning chain, 1, 2, 3, 9. Okay, let's mark off the end of row 5, the beginning of row 6. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 open blocks to make. So we're going to chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next stitch. It gives me 1 open block. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet to make another open block. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet for our 3rd open block. Chain 1, skip a double crochet in the next double crochet for our 4th open block. Okay, let's mark that off. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 closed blocks. So 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So we need 9 stitches. So we have 1 here. This one counts as part of that block. 2, 3, 8, 9. Go back to our pattern. Mark those 4 off. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 open mesh. So we're going to do 4 open mesh, which is simply chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, and we do that 4 times. Whether you're skipping a chain or a stitch, it's the same. It's going to make a block, an open mesh. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 open mesh. The rest of our row, as we can see, is double crochet. So we're going to double crochet, then we're going to chain and turn. Remember, we're got an odd row next for 7, and we're going to read this way. So we're going to do 4 solid blocks there on our next row. So first we got to finish this row. I'm going to double crochet to the end of this row, which is going to be 9 double crochets.